Yo guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'll be going through some of the best players that you can buy in EAFC Ultimate Team. So the players that I will be showing you today are the leaked and pretty much final stats as leaked by Criminal FIFA and Foot Scoreboard on Twitter. So be sure to check them out if you want to check out some more ratings like on your own or whatever. So starting off with, I have gone with obviously Matheus Nunes. If you see his card this year, he looked unbelievable. Moving to City, and his stats just look really good. There is no in-game stats to show, so I can't really elaborate more on the stats wise, if you understand. But I can go off the face stats and what I think, and so on and so forth. But yeah, Matheus Nunes of Manchester City. He's got a very good all-round card for starter teams especially. I don't expect this card to be too cheap. I can expect it to be in the mid-20s, maybe 30Ks. I may be completely wrong, so don't take my judgment for that. But this card for a starter card, he's got fantastic links. He's got Portuguese, he's got Premier League, City links if you like are high-end players and get the high-end ones or somehow pack them, which are always helpful. But this card for your starter team could definitely be the one. He does look very good if you play him in the normal centre mid spot. There's not really much to say really at the moment, but as you can see, his card looks incredible, absolutely incredible. So the next player that we will quickly swift on to is Sadio Mane. Obviously moving from the Bundesliga champions, going into the Saudi Arabia and joining Al Nassr, which is Cristiano Ronaldo's team. He's got a little downgrade, big downgrade, I don't know how you say it, but his card still looks very good for the starter teams. It looks very good. As you can see, with the 85 pace, still doable at the start of the game. He's still got very good shooting and very good dribbling, which obviously you do need as a forward to make him feel less clunky. And I don't think Mane will be clunky at all. I reckon he'll be a very good player. His links isn't as great as any other leagues, but now the Saudi Pro League has improved more stars into their league. There could be way better cards on the way. There are some that I haven't included in the video that do look incredible still, but most of them don't look as great as previous years. But yeah, most of them got downgrades is what I'm trying to say. But Mane is still very usable in my personal opinion, and I think he could be one to potentially look out on EAFC Ultimate Team for your starter squad. Next up, I have gone for what looks like the cheap Mbappe. Kolo Muani moving from Frankfurt into Paris, joining PSG. Strike partnership with Kylian Mbappe himself. But as you can see, he's very good. His stats look very good. I can't imagine this card being cheap at all. But as you can see, higher pace, 91 pace, incredible. 78 shooting, but obviously chemistry styles can improve that. But again, for a starter card, that is still pretty decent. He's got the higher dribbling. I don't know if he's lengthy or not, or what the accelerate types matter in this FIFA, or EAFC, sorry. But I don't think lengthy is the meta, from what I saw in the trailer. Like the, where they had the comparisons of the, I think it was like mostly lengthy, explosive, mostly explosive, then controlled thing, something like that. But I don't know, I forgot which one it was. But I don't think lengthy's meta, but I'm not sure if Kolo Muani is lengthy at all. But as you can see, his card looks very good for a starter card, looks very meta. And I do expect people to maybe use these in this Foot Champions squads come week 1 of Foot Champions, because I reckon he could be usable for quite a while. Now we have got a player on our hands. We've got Rabiot from Juventus, the French midfielder, looking very good. I can't imagine this guy being cheap at all, but he looks insane. He's got very good pace for a midfielder. He's got decent shooting, very good passing, very good dribbling for the start of the game. He's tall. I think he's like 6'4". I may be wrong again, but he's tall. Very good midfielder, great defending, great physical. Everything that you can do pretty much need in a midfielder for the start or the first few months of the game. But I can see him just being OP in general. I really can. I can just see him being in people's teams for quite a while if you do put him up. I can see him quite often in pro player squads at the start of the game as well. So, but yeah, for Foot Champions, this is one to definitely keep an eye out. I don't know what its price would be, but I can imagine it being a fortune with this card. That's very, very good. Next, we have gone back to the Premier League, and we have gone for Arsenal's defender Saliba, who looks like incredible. I reckon he'll be like the new Tomori of last year, FIFA 23. And I think Tomori's stats are still pretty much the same as last year, I think. Not entirely sure, but I can see Saliba being used in everyone's squad, most pro player squads, etc. But this card is the one for Premier League, I reckon. So OP. I reckon he will be a hefty price, but as you can see, with the fast pace capabilities, the great defending, the decent passing stats, I reckon the passing could actually be good in-game stats, like the high 70s, 80s. He's physical, strong as well. He's like 6'2". I know he's tall, decently sized for a defender, but this is one to try and get your hands on for sure. Next up, sticking with the Premier League routes, you've gone Dominic CalvertLewin of Liverpool. This card has had a big upgrade from his last season at RB Leipzig, and now his card looks like the one to get 4 stars, especially in Premier League squads. This is a card that I do want to try and get my hands on, so hopefully I can. And yeah, as you can see from the stats itself, 83 pace, very good. 82 shooting, very good. 84 passing, very, very good. Dribbling, very good. This card is just one to have for the starter teams, for sure. He looks incredible. Now, keeping the Premier League roots, once again, we have gone for Joel Linton of Newcastle. And my oh my, he looks incredible. As a very cheap, I don't think he'll be cheap at all. But for a starter midfielder in the Premier League, who's got very good links within the Premier League, the Newcastle, and the Brazilian, he looks outstanding. I can definitely see quite a few people using this card, as he looks very, very good. He's got very good pace, very decent shooting. Then his dribbling, defending, physical are exceptional. Passing's up there as well as very good. But this is an all-round card, very good for, especially if you get him day one, keep him. I can just see him being very, very overpowered. Now joining with his teammate, we've got Bruno Guimaraes. He looks insane. As you can see, he'll be very, very good Premier League midfielder, who I can see being a little bit on the market, because his stats are very, very good, as you can see. 80 defending, 81 physical, very good for a midfielder. He's got great dribbling, great passing, decent shooting, and alright pace. And again, for the start of the game, that is very, very important. And that could be a very good solid option in your midfield squad. I can see him be used from a few people. This is another card that I do want to try and get, but I don't know how much he'll be. I can see him being a little bit, but I may be wrong, because the prices throughout the last few FIFAs have fluctuated. Like some cards being excessively cheap, despite being a great card. But this is a new game, so I don't know how this game's going to work yet. But Bruno Guimaraes is another very good one. Now, the introduction of women have been revealed into EAFC Ultimate Team, and there are a very few good ones that do look very overpowered. Starting off here with Barcelona woman Gylfi Hansen. She looks incredible. As you can just see, 89 pace, incredible. 86 shooting, incredible. 88 passing, 91 dribbling, 75 defending, 75 physical, 7 defending. I can't speak. She looks like the one. She looks incredible. I can see her being quite swift, very agile. I haven't really researched much about the women icons, the women in general, because I'm new to this as you are. But she does look very, very good. From some people I have read saying, oh, she could be quicker than, say, Mbappe, which probably isn't true. But the way this works is women get ranked against the other women and men get ranked against the other men. So between is how they get the stats, is what I believe. Anyway, but as you see by her stats, the Norwegian forward looks absolutely insane, and I can personally see her getting used quite often. Speaking on the lines of women, we have now got the first women icon. It is unconfirmed her position yet, but as you can see by the stats, she looks insane. Like now there's no Nakata and icon packs, and if icon packs do come out and these are pretty much her confirmed stats, I believe. This is one that you probably do want. She looks insane, all-rounded, pretty much Hullet gang apart from physical, but other than that, she just looks absolutely unreal, and I definitely see quite a lot of people trying her out, as she does look incredible by her stats. You can see very good shooting, insane passing, insane dribbling, decent defending, and good pace. It's just unbelievable. Some of these stats do look unbelievable, and once again, I can see this woman being used a lot by content creators, people in general, maybe professionals trying to use her. Smith, I think her name's Sophia Smith. I might be wrong by that, but Smith, very, very overpowered looking striker. Very fast, 93 pace, something that you do need pace in the game. Very good shooting, looks lethal for the start of the game. Incredible dribbling at 88. I can see her being agile, great balance, higher composure, dribbling, incredible. And she is quite strong. She's got 82 physical as well, so I can expect her like nudging the defenders off a little bit. Depends who against, because if someone against Van Dijk, who knows. But someone like Sandro Martinez, I reckon she can easily get past. But her shooting capabilities and her pace just look exceptional. Really, really good. Now back to men. We have gone for Luis Diaz, the Liverpool Colombian winger. Looked insane. I used him at the last year of the start of FIFA because I was fortunately enough to pack him. He was incredible. So if I can get my hands on him again, I definitely will, because like the pace, very good, shooting, very good, dribbling, very good, and I believe he is 4-star as well. I think it was high medium work rates last year, so I can't expect it to change too much. But for me, as a starter player, he's definitely one to go for in your like Premier League teams, as he's just very good. Like, I've seen a lot of people say he was good last year as well. So as a starter card, would definitely be one to go for sure. Now going back to the Newcastle roots, we've got Sandro Tonali, who recently moved from AC Milan to Newcastle, and this card is going to be so OP. Probably the best CDM in the game. Looks absolutely unreal. Definitely going to be the ones that pros do use, ones that you see in Foot Champs every week, or I do think. His pace is exceptional, fantastic defending, passing, dribbling, and he's even got good shooting stats for a CDM, which is something all round that you do need in a midfielder, and it's exceptional. And I just believe he'll be worth a couple 100k at least. I do think he just looks one of the meta players, because he is quite tall, I think, as well. I might be wrong about that actually. I don't really know, but from previous years, his special cards at AC Milan were good. Did use his team of the season last year. Thought that was very good as well. But for a starter card for a midfielder, I don't think you can get anyone better than this, apart from like the top tier icons, which are probably like the Hullets and things like that. But they're not actually CDMs. But Tonali is definitely one to pick your hands on. Finally, with a new introduction of an icon on EAFC, we have got Zico. I believe this is confirmed. This is what I've seen on Twitter, and my oh my, his stats look incredible. So from Icon Packs, this is one that you'd hope to get, as you can see by the stats. 89 pace, 92 shooting, 91 passing, 91 dribbling, 71 physical, and 62 defending. Very, very insane stats for a new icon who was pretty good back in his day. I've seen clips of him. I haven't watched him play personally, but he looks incredible. I don't know what his weak foot or skill moves are going to be, nor his work rates, but I can imagine him being one that's picked up a lot on the pro players, pay-to-win players, people like that, who want all the best cards in the game straight away. But I can imagine this one being quite used quite often. Well, anyway guys, that is going to be it for the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. Please smash that like button, hit the notification bell, comment down below what sort of content you want to see next, and subscribe if you are new for new EAFC content. I have set myself a goal, for 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you can help me achieve that, that'd be greatly appreciated. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in my next one. Goodbye.